There was a time when men were classified as either alpha or beta. A sigma male, who is neither alpha nor beta and marches to the beat of his own drum, attracts a lot of attention for both positive and negative reasons. But it's what we don't yet understand about its certain personal traits that keep people returning for more. First, what exactly is a sigma male? A sigma male is a man who prefers to live his life outside of the usual social dominance of society's hierarchy. Sigma males are generally the ones that venture outside their comfort zones and make fantastic things. They start new businesses and are self-assured, calm, and hardworking. They are attractive to women since they seem to be self-sufficient and competent at making their own place in life, not depending on anybody or anything to fulfill their needs. If you're wondering how to spot a sigma, here are 8 traits of a sigma male. Number 1. He likes being alone, but he values other people. One of the primary things anybody will notice about a sigma male is how much they enjoy their alone time despite having the capacity to switch on the charm and charisma whenever required. Sigma males are never more comfortable than when they are on their own. They are introverts who prefer having the space and time to think and unwind. Since other people behave like vitality vampires around them, regardless of what those people might mean to them, with that said, sigma males still comprehend the need for having useful people around them since they understand that they won't be able to achieve all their objectives on their own. This implies that being in a relationship with a sigma male may be difficult, especially for women who are used to men who obsess and dote on them. Sigma men are best associated with women who are not required to be constantly present with their partners because those types of relationships can be too physically and emotionally stressful for them. Number 2. He knows how to adjust to different situations. Alpha males may seize a social life or a situation by the throat and declare themselves the leader, but forcing their own leadership is frequently not possible or acceptable when alpha males are not given the dignity or authority. They believe they are worthy, but they have a tendency to become a lesser version of themselves, which is where a sigma male excels. While a sigma male may be in command if necessary, they do not require the approval of being the leader in a variety of social situations and power dynamics. They are delighted to suit whatever position is needed for them at any given time, indicating they are more flexible and adaptable than alpha males and hence more frequently successful in any situation. Having no self-imposed standards or demands, a sigma male can be either a follower, a leader, or any capacity in between, as long as they understand that they are used efficiently. The difficulty with this is that it may sometimes push other people in the wrong direction. The sigma male's unabashed certainty and ability to play any role may come across as arrogance and intimidation to those around him. Number 3. He treats everyone around him the same way. So much of our daily lives are based on social hierarchies which we are exposed to as early as elementary school. Many of us end up discovering who the popular kids are, how you need to act around them, and how to act around the non-popular kids, and those attitudes, behaviors, and cultural norms follow us all the way to maturity. Sigma males can't stand these unknown and worthless power dynamics based on nothing more than undeserved social status. They completely reject the idea that you should treat one person one way and another person another just because there are some unseen laws governing what type of person he or she is, and so, unlike many of us, a sigma male is more than happy to treat everyone around him the same way. That's one of the reasons they make wonderful leaders. They don't restrict the voices in the room to just the individuals who've already begun their journey to the top. They recognize value and intelligence, whatever it might be, and other people don't intimidate them if they're not competing with them. Number 4. He doesn't need a social circle to be himself. Alpha males tend to require structure since their personalities revolve around the image of themselves that they project onto other people. They like the feeling that they possess power over others, and that they're controlling others for either good or evil. Their personalities are frequently formed based on the approval of those surrounding them. They have challenges understanding who they genuinely are outside of their social circles. Sigma males have the assurance of understanding that their personality exists totally outside of the connections of other people. They don't follow the crowd, they often know what's happening in the world of celebrity gossip, and they can't tolerate the concept of becoming famous, let alone a social media influencer. He is the same man no matter what social environment he might be in, and that really makes him easier to collaborate with than other people. Once you understand who he is, you have no need to master his character again. He'll not allow anybody or anything around him to change him. Number 5. He's incredibly self-aware. Introspection is one of the key characteristics of a Sigma male as compared to an Alpha male, who pushes himself outward for everyone. To see how the Sigma male concentrates on himself and how his activities affect his entire being, Sigma males know themselves exceptionally well, they recognize their abilities and are actively working towards correcting their weaknesses. They believe that spending time contemplating is more important than spending time with others. And you'll frequently find the Sigma male in his bubble contemplating what he might have done correctly even without the best social graces. They also manage to avoid controversy because they comprehend how to deal with social circumstances and how to come across as appealing as someone who spends their entire lives in their heads and does not seek approval. They'll absolutely like it when someone eventually notices the very special aspects about them, as introverted as they may be. Sigma males are still humans, just like the rest of us, and might fall into problems from time to time. They will, however, be capable of quickly covering up any flaws in their judgment and transforming failures into opportunities for self-development. Number 6. He is the master of his own fate. Sigma males are self-starters who are extremely introspective and rarely find themselves in roles other than executive and managerial. He may not always be the loudest voice in the room, but his ideals and morals remain strong even when no one is listening. As a result, the Sigma male resists structure and strives to build a lifestyle that best suits his personality. His rebellious tendency shows through here, whether it is in his career, his innovations, or his partnerships. He pursues all these things without conforming to strict frameworks and establishes systems that are more complementary to his objectives and skills. The majority of entrepreneurs are Sigma male personalities. This repeating dominant trait from Sigma males leads them to establish their position, take a position, and construct something for themselves rather than working for someone else. Sigma males are passionately confident individuals who will stop at nothing to acquire what they want, and change their environment into what they would like it to be. Number 7. It's difficult to understand him. The Sigma male personality type may be one of the more difficult to understand because he is neither beta nor alpha, but rather unique in his own way. It's challenging to categorize his choices and his attitude since they do not fit into our binary concept of what it means to be dominant or submissive. One of the most difficult aspects of dating a Sigma male is that he is not particularly expressive. His ability to solve problems usually comes first, which may not always be what you require emotionally. Combine this with his unwillingness to conform to standard societal expectations. Sigma males might also come across as robotic emotionless partners. This couldn't be further from the truth. Sigma males are one of the greatest partners around nowadays exactly because they're incredibly self-aware. They might not always express what they're feeling or planning since they live in their own thoughts. But it does not imply he does not take you into consideration. Sigma males are mostly solution-oriented. They like to keep going forward and assist individuals they care about in achieving the greatest version of themselves too. This obsession with efficiency may come across as lacking in empathy at times, but it's his way of saying he doesn't care about anyone else. A Sigma male understands the adage, action speaks louder than words. Number 8. He knows the importance of silence. Sigma males are men of very few words. You will practically never find them carrying on, talking and gossiping about the tiny things occurring in their lives, and this is due to the fact that they initially don't care about small insignificant things that might no longer be relevant in a day. But also because they know the importance of safeguarding their own energies, and there are few things more essential to a Sigma male than his own energy. But just because they prefer to be silent types, doesn't imply they allow themselves to get pushed around. When interacting with a Sigma male, it's important to give him the quiet time he requires. Many people don't realize that being quiet between two people doesn't automatically imply that there isn't a genuine connection, and being the one to give a Sigma male the quietness they require without being weird about it is a simple way to become a cornerstone in their life. Well, that is all for the video. If you find it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends.